Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Landan with LMR.com, and in this video, we're gonna be performing the age-old 10-minute tune-up to our bone stock 1993 Cobra. Now, for those of you that have been around the Fox Mustang lifestyle or hobby for quite some time now, well, you probably remember reading about the 10-minute tune-up in the magazines. For those of you that have just gotten into the Fox Mustang hobby recently, or you plan on getting into the Fox Mustang hobby, and you wanna know some quick and easy modifications that don't really cost a lot of money, it's the 10-minute tune-up. And what this consists of is bumping the timing from the factory set 8 to 10 degrees of base or initial timing to 12, 13, or 14 degrees of base or initial timing. We're gonna remove the air silencer from within the passenger side fender, as well as we're going to replace the factory paper filter with a K&N high flow filter. Now that's the three things that primarily make up the 10-minute tune-up. What another trick was when you went to the drag strip was to replace your factory serpentine belt with a shorter belt. And what the shorter belt does is it bypasses the power steering pump and it bypasses the smog or the air pump, which of course removes parasitic drag from the serpentine drive system, hence making more horsepower. So this video, there's gonna be 4 pulls total. We're going to take all these little things and break them into separate segments. That way you can see what kind of power you can expect from just moving the timing, taking the air silencer out, replacing the paper filter with a high flow filter, and then running the shorter belt. Now we have already done a base dyno of this car about a month or so ago at the time of this video. Again, it was bone stock. We didn't mess with timing, anything. It still has the factory 17-inch wheels on it, 308 rear end gear, T5 transmission, and the pull was made in 4th gear. Those numbers, which we utilize an SAE correction factor, the car made 222 horsepower and 281 foot-pounds of torque. Again, if you've been around Fox Mustangs for quite some time, we all know the Cobras, the 93 Cobras were traditionally underrated, and we proved that with this car. So enough of me talking. I'm gonna make a quick run around the car, make sure we're good to go on our end, and then we are going to start pull number 1 with 14 degrees of base or initial timing, 93 octane fuel. So let's see what it makes. All right guys, here we go. Pull number 1. Again, 14 degrees of base or initial timing, and let's roll it. All right guys, so pull number 1. Again, this was just our advancement in timing to 14 degrees. Just a refresher, car in bone stock trim, 93 octane fuel and 10 degrees of timing made 220 horsepower and 280, but if you round that up, 281 pound-feet of torque. With the 14 degrees of timing, we saw 225.58 horsepower, so you can round that up, 226 horsepower and 286 pound-feet of torque. While bump in timing, traditionally you may see a little bit more, every car is different. So probably expect that if your car's stock, you're gonna be doing the same thing. What we're gonna do going into the next pull, we're gonna remove the air silencer from the passenger side fender well. We're also gonna wait 20 minutes in between this pull and the next one. So in between that 20 minutes, I'm gonna pull the air silencer out of the passenger fender well, and then we'll make another hit. Okay guys, let's take a look at some results for pull number 2. This was with the advancement in timing and our air silencer removed from the passenger side fender well. Looks like we made almost 1 horsepower. We were just shy of making a full horsepower. It made 226.48 horsepower. And then as far as the torque's concerned, looks like we did pick up over 1 pound-feet. It made 287.92 pound-feet of torque. So again, timing, air silencer, that was pull number 2. Pull number 3 is going to be all of those plus our high flow K&N air filter. We're going to wait the 20 minutes. Within that 20 minutes, I'm going to install the air filter, and then we'll see you back here at the laptop for results for our 3rd pull. right, results for pull number 3. This was with our advancement in timing, our air silencer removed from the passenger side fender well, and the high flow filter. I know I'm kind of beating these words to death, but bear with us here, guys. 230 horsepower, 292 pound-feet of torque, and this is kind of what we were expecting. 4 to 5 horsepower and 4 to 5 pound-feet of torque with that high flow filter. If you guys are going to be putting a high flow filter in your car, don't expect 10, 15, 20. It's just not possible. Expect 4, 5, 6. Again, it's going to be dependent on the car. All right, so our 4th and final pull, this is going to be our chips all in. It's going to be timing, air silencer, high flow filter. We're going to throw on the short belt. The short belt's going to bypass power steering pump, and it's going to bypass the smog pump. And see what it makes. All right, guys, so the home run pull. This was timing, air silencer removed, high flow filter, and the short belt, bypassing the power steering pump and the smog pump. Hot dog, car made 237 horsepower and 295.5 pound-feet of torque. We can go ahead and round that up and say 296 pound-feet of torque. That's not too bad. If you take a look back at our bone stock run with 10 degrees of timing and nothing else done to the car, we picked up 15 horsepower and 15 pound-feet of torque. So you can do the math on the dollar per horsepower and dollar per pound-feet of torque. I can probably tell you it's pretty good. In a nutshell, guys, I'm really glad we did this. I think you guys are glad we did this. While we can't take it to the drag strip, I can promise you this, it's a heck of a lot easier to sit here and give you guys rear wheel horsepower numbers, give you this sort of data, and let you kind of see what this stuff does. So you got a bone stock car, you want to do this, this is what you can expect. And this is what people have expected throughout the years of doing kind of the 10-minute tune-up. So if you guys enjoyed this, give us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great Fox Body content, and turn on those notifications. That way you're notified every time we release something new. And I think you all know what to do by now. For all things Fox Body, keep it right here with the real enthusiasts, LMR.